to the nighttime driving. But yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about something, about these jobs. Also, being a CDL driver, what we go through, the good and the bad. So I had a situation yesterday where I was at work, going by my same routine that I've been doing for like 10 years. Same routine, never changed up. Get into work, do my truck inspection. Once I got done with it, once I got done my truck inspection, I logged into the system that we set up under to see what load I'm taking. So I see that I got a load in there, so I goes and drive around the warehouse and go look for my load. So once I found my load, I backed up underneath my trailer and waited till the light turned green, because on the dock doors at these warehouses, they got these lights on there. They look like traffic lights, except they ain't got no yellow light. They just got well, I know the one we got at our job is only red or green. If it's red, that means the trailer is still being occupied, meaning that somebody is still on there loading that trailer up. So you can't move it. So if it's green, you can move it, but you still gotta go back there and check it before you move it. Make sure everything's secured and closed down, right? So I do all of those things, and then as I'm waiting on my load, I seen the light turn green from red to green. So when I was getting out the truck to go check on everything, I realized the light turned back red. So I said, okay, cool. So I said, mostly they still loading the trailer up. Mostly they open the trailer back up. So I'm going back there and well, I said, well, I'm just going back, get back inside the truck and wait a couple of minutes till the light turn back green. So the light turned back green, but I still waited for like maybe like, I'd say about a minute or two. So once I realized the light wasn't turning back red, it stayed green for a while. I said, all right, cool, let me go ahead and back there, do my normal routine. Went back there, made sure the dock door was closed, made sure my trailer door was closed. Got back inside my truck, backed up under my trailer, did a tug test, got back out the truck, started winding my landing gear up, put my goddamn my lines on and all that, my brake lines on and whatever else you want to call it, putting that on. Got back in the truck, put my trailer from the door. And as I'm going back there, I realized everything closed down, but I ain't got no seal. So I'm back at our trailers. Once they close the trailer down, they put a seal on it. And on the seal, it got a number. So the new system we got, once you log into the system, you put the seal number in there. The seal number requires you to dispatch yourself. So we got the new system where you ain't even got outside. So we got the new system where you ain't even got to go inside the office no more. Everything is an app. Everything on the app. So by me not having no seal, I can't dispatch myself. So I call my dispatcher, tell her, I say, hey, I ain't got no seal. She said, what? She said, okay, well, let me call, she said, well, let me call the warehouse worker and let me find out what's going on. Okay, cool. So as I'm pulling from the dock door, I realize I see a lady. She done open the dock door back up. Not my trailer door. She opened the dock door back up. But at this point, I already done pulled the trailer off. So I get out the door. So I get out the truck. So I'm walking back towards the dock, thinking that she about to just hand me the seal, so I ain't gotta go inside the office. Cause you know I done went through the same. Cause like I said, I done went through this a couple of times, and never had no problem. You know, sometimes they forget to put the seal on. They'll give it to you till you have a safe drive. Blase, blase, blase. But this particular time, the driver, I mean the dock worker, white lady, man, she cursing me out. Mother effer, da 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 da. She cursing me out as if like somebody was still on the trailer. Or whatever, or if somebody done fell off the trailer, somebody got hurt. So she going in on me. So I'm not realizing this lady really cursing me out. So I stopped for a minute and I calculate myself. I'm like, all right, well, this lady cursing me out. I said, hey man, it ain't that serious. She's still going on like she's just ignoring everything I'm saying. So at that point, man, she done kind of got me pissed off. So I started telling her about her. So I'm like, hey man, I ain't cursing you, so you don't curse me. But she just kept on going. So I done went over here and started cursing her ass out. So as I'm cursing her out, not really cursing out, but I'm just telling her about herself, like, you know, hey man, respect me, like I'm, you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying to respect you. She ain't hearing nothing I'm saying. So she done closed the door on my face. I just, she got finished cursing me out. So I'm like, so I feel real disrespected. So normally I don't go inside the office. So I goes in the office, I tell my dispatcher what happened. So she looking at me like, you know, like that's crazy, like she went off on you like that because that wasn't that serious. I'm like, exactly. So as I'm telling her what happened, I guess it was the guy in the office, the white guy working in the office. I don't know if he was the warehouse manager or who he was. All I know is he kind of butted into the conversation. He didn't say who he was or nothing, he just butted into the conversation. So first thing, only thing he heard is whatever I guess he heard. He heard what he wanted to hear. I guess he heard what he wanted to hear, whatever the case may be. So he telling me, oh, I was wrong. Everything he done heard I said, he said I was wrong. So I'm like, I was wrong. I'm like, you heard everything I said, but you telling me I'm wrong. Oh well, the trailer ain't show closed in the system. So you shouldn't put the trailer out the door. What? Alright, whatever. I said, bro, I checked that door twice. That light was green. The first time it turned green, it turned red the first time. I ain't put it off. The second time I waited. When it turned green, I still ain't put it off. I waited the second time for like a minute or two, then I pulled it off. And then she came back, opened the dock door back up. You feel what I'm saying? Cursing me out. I said, so you heard everything you wanted to hear, but you skipped over the part by me telling you that she cursed me out, that she was using all these profanity words. You ain't saying not one time you was gonna go back there and talk to her not one time, but you keep telling me I'm wrong. So I realized, man, you know, that was his, you know what I'm saying? She was his kind, and you know they gonna stick together, man. So I just said, whatever, man, whatever, all right, whatever. I said, I see this ain't getting nowhere, so I'm like, I said, at the end of the day, man, it's all about respect, man. At the end of the day, man, I got a job to do, you got a job to do. It's all about respect. So he's still carrying on, still going and going and going and going and going. So I got my seal. My manager told me, my dispatcher told me to drive safe. I told her thank you. I told her enjoy her night. She said okay. I said I appreciate you. And I went on about my business, man. But see, these are the things that we go through as CDL drivers, man. And a lot of times, you would think the thing we go through like this, we should be going through this with our dispatchers, but nah. We go through this with the dock workers, man, the warehouse workers, man. They don't know how to talk to you, man. They make the rules and they break the rules, man. So, man, at the end of the day, man, don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody disrespect you. And if they do disrespect you, man, you know, you always try to be the bigger person, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because in a quick second, man, something so small can turn into something so big. So sometimes learn how to choose your battle that you want to fight. Cause some battles ain't worth fighting. You feel what I'm saying? So yesterday, that was one of the battles that wasn't worth fighting for. Because once I got in my truck and I did my route, I was still kind of mad at the same time, but I kind of forgot about it. I ain't worried about it. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. I still got me a job to come to. It is what it is. Nobody got hurt. You feel me? So, man, these jobs something else, man. I realize with these jobs, man, it ain't no integrity. Man, these people, man, they make the rules, break the rules. You know what I'm saying? I've been here for 10 years. I ain't getting a raise in like about 5 or 6 years, maybe 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, these managers, man, they don't know what giving raises is no more. They try to cap you out. No matter if the cost of living still going on, they try to cap you out, meaning that they feel like they ain't got to give you no more money, and they don't got to give you cost of living no more. So I've been realized that, man, a couple of years ago, man. That's why, man, I tell people, man, you know, these jobs, these 9 to 5s, these jobs are your first investment. Man, get the money that you're making from these jobs, man, and try to save up the best way you can, and try to create another source of income. I don't care what it is. It could be social media, whatever it is. Try to create another source of income, man, where you ain't have to depend on these people, man, to not want to give you no raise, man, and then you go out there and you create your own raise, and you pay yourself. That's the only way you can make it in this world, man, this corporate world, man. You can't make it on the corporate world just depending on this one check. And then you working from paycheck to paycheck, because you're going to work paycheck to paycheck if you're not saving your money up, man, or you're not investing your money into other things. So just be wisely on these jobs, because these jobs can make you or they can break you. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You know, the thing we go to as working people, man, on these jobs, man. These jobs ain't the same no more, man. These jobs have changed. They did a 360. And you just got to learn how to pick your battles, man. You gotta know when to hold, when to fold, man. And it's just crazy, man. But yeah, man, just stay prayed up, keep God first. And I want y'all to know this at the end of the day. Can't nobody solve y'all problems, no matter who you go to. Nobody. Can't no human being solve your problems but God. Only God can solve your problem. And when you realize that, everything can run so smooth. But that was an encouragement word that I wanted to give y'all at the end of the day, for whoever listening. Can't nobody solve y'all problems and give y'all no solution the way God can. God can only solve your problem. God the only person that can solve your problem. God the only person that knows what you're going through. God only want to know what you can take and what you can't. God the only one that knows. So it's sad that we gotta feel like that. It's just the time. It's just the way of life. You know, I don't care if you got a wife or you're married with a husband or kids or whatever. What you gotta realize is, can't nobody solve your problem the way God can. So before you go to anybody, man, go to God about your problems, man. I'm not saying that you ain't got friends. That I ain't trying to say you ain't got no friend that you can vent out to. But that's all you can do is vent out. Some of these friends can't even solve your problems, because they got their own problems. Everybody going through their own ups and downs. You know? And if you're going to your friends with your problem, half of the stuff, they ain't even listening to what you're saying. And half of the stuff, they can't even give you no solutions. Or they can't even solve your problems by what you're telling them. They just listening. So, I realized, what's the point of going to somebody with your problems if they not able to solve them or even give you any solution? So I realized at the end of the day, man, go to God, man. You know, a lot of times we go through stuff, it is because we don't go to God with our problems. We go to other people with our problems. Go to God. Go to God about all your problems. I don't care if it's small. Go to God about it. Because eventually something small can turn into something big. So don't wait till your problems get big. Solve them while they're small. So God can go ahead and get rid of that problem. Because as long as you're living on this world, as long as you're living on this earth, you're going to always go through problems. You're going to always be tested. So remember, God is the only problem solver. May y'all be safe out here. Keep God first.